Hey Cancer, I hope you all are doing well. This is going to be a general reading for 2025. This is a yearly reading. Any information you need, Cancer, you can find it in the description box down below. I do want to let you guys know, I talked about, in my community post, I talked about using my crystal ball. I had just gotten it, so I started to work with it, and I realized that I really need low lighting in order to work with it to the best of my ability. It's also very heavy, and I just kind of like envisioned being able to pick it up for you guys and show you certain things that I was seeing, and yeah, it just didn't work out that way. So I worked with it, I meditated with it, I took some notes instead, and I am going to go over those notes, and then we will get into the cards and we'll go month by month with the cards. Okay, so also Cancer, I do have personals open right now. It is a 3-question video reading. It's $25.25. That is with the tarot. There's also an option where you can get it with the tarot and the crystal ball. That is, you know, also 3 questions, but that one's $44.44. Both of these options, though, the $25.25 and the $44.44, they both have a 48-hour turnaround time, okay? But they also both close on Tuesday, January 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So get your hands on those if you are interested, Cancer. We're going to start with the notes here, okay? So I was getting the term tailor-made. All right, I feel like there's something here that's like perfectly made for you, perfectly like created, crafted for you, Cancerian. So it seems like there could be like maybe you are, you know, this may be like a floor plan for maybe you're wanting to build your dream house, okay? It could also be, you know, a position that's made for you. Like maybe you're at a job where you're doing certain things and they don't necessarily have a title for what it is that you're doing, but they come up with one, right? So this could be a job that's actually made for you. So like feels like really good energy. Like there's something that is created and crafted specifically, you know, for you. So I really, really love that. I was also getting Virgo energy. So yeah, I mean, obviously you're working hard at something in 2025, or there wouldn't be something that is like specifically crafted for you, Cancerian, but this could also be that maybe you are in this energy of organization, attention to detail, reflection, analyzing things, you know, and figuring out like what doesn't belong, what does belong, like what am I missing, you know? I feel like there's a lot of that energy going on, but you could also have some Virgo in your chart or be dealing with a Virgo. I was also seeing a very happy baby, like a sun, very happy baby. It was giving me like Teletubby energies. You know, I haven't seen Teletubbies and I couldn't tell you how long, but that's kind of the vibe that it was giving. It wasn't exactly that, but very interesting. So some of you, there could be a baby on the way in your family, your friend group, or maybe it's you. But yeah, I was getting that energy very strongly, Cancerian, of like innocence, happiness, joy, potential, right? Just really bright energy. I was also seeing a horse, which can be, it can symbolize endurance. And that's really accurate for the energy I was feeling. I feel like you're just pushing through, you're accomplishing things, feels really good. I was also seeing a skeleton key, which is something that opens a lot of doors. So that was interesting to me as well. I feel like a lot of new doors could be opening for you in 2025. See what we have for you. By the way, the deck I'm using is the unofficial Office Tarot. Like the creator was inspired by the show The Office, but it's not like affiliated with The Office. But yeah, I really like it. I feel like they really tied things in really accurately. So if you do like The Office, this may be a deck that you enjoy. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's a very unique chapter opening up for you here in 2025, Cancerian. Yeah, that's wild. The Knight of Cups is your overall energy here. If I do need to clarify, I'll be clarifying with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. You're starting off with a 9 of Wands. Somebody here could have their moon in Sagittarius, okay? But, you know, this is kind of a card that would suggest endurance, you know? He's done a lot of work here, And I do feel like you're in the energy of like perseverance, like you're wanting to push through, you know, the last little bit of something here. I feel like there's just this one final push, right? That's the vibe that I get from the Nine of Wands, and it's showing up in the month of January. I feel like you continue to put in like the work on something and it really pays off. You have the Ace of Pentacles showing up for February. I feel like that's where this really unique chapter happens, is either February or March, okay? So it's going to be different for all of you, but that Ace of Pentacles energy, I really love to see it, especially with the Knight of Cups. I feel like this is not what you envisioned, but I feel like a new vision is formed because this opportunity comes in. It's like, I never really considered that that could be my path, but it actually looks really nice. Like that actually tracks for me. That's on brand for me, you know? So I feel like a lot of you, like that's the energy that you're moving into in regards to this unique chapter. You have the Six of Wands showing up. That's why I said for some of you this could be in March as well. The Six of Wands is a card of success, high honor, recognition, achievement, rewards. Okay, so I love this. Somebody here could have Jupiter in Leo. But I do feel like you're being celebrated and you're celebrating something. Like the energy feels really positive. Like you kept going and it paid off. Now, that's the vibe that I get here. You have the Knight of Swords showing up for April. I feel like there is somebody who could be kind of jealous or defensive coming towards you. It's almost like this person could be trying to apologize. With the Knight of Cups being your overall, they could be trying to apologize, but when it doesn't go their way, I feel like they shift into like a defensive energy. You know, like, well, you're lucky I apologized anyway because you did this and blah, blah, blah. You know, it gives me that kind of vibe here, Cancerian. This might be a Gemini, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But April looks like somebody could be, you know, coming at you trying to make amends, but when it doesn't work out, they're kind of defensive, you know, and they may start to blame you. May you have the Four of Cups. I'm going to clarify this. Somebody here could have their moon in Cancer, but I'm going to see what's happening with that. What's going on with the Four of Cups in May for Cancerian? The Five of Cups is showing up here. Yeah, there's definitely been some sort of disappointment. Nine of Wands. It could have to do with this Knight of Swords energy up here. A lot of you, I feel like not only was the work that you were putting in, you know, it did pay off in regards to like a work, money, or business pursuit. But when it comes to somebody you put in a lot of work with, gave the benefit of the doubt, gave another chance to, I feel like that's something that ended up letting you down. And that could be that Knight of Swords energy. It's almost like things start to happen for you and, you know, a romantic partner might end up getting jealous because things are progressing for you. So I do kind of see that energy showing up here in May. It could also be a friend, you know, that you've kind of made up with more than once, and you know, they're envious of something that's happening and growing and developing for you. It does look like they apologized to you in the month of June. Like there is some sort of apology here, somebody trying to make amends for something really big, like some really big screw up. You know, you got Scorpio and Aries energy here with that Judgment card in June. I also feel like a lot of you are righting wrongs that you have made to yourself. You know, like if you have made the wrong choices and gone against your values, your intuition and whatnot, I feel like you're correcting that, you know? So it seems like there's some sort of like course correction going on here. You have the Two of Wands showing up for July. So I love to see this. It looks like you're planning something here. It looks like you're organizing things, getting down to business. Some of you might have a new team here in July, like new people, like coming into work, or maybe this is you like hiring people if you have a business. I feel like you are organizing things and you know, getting things in order. You have the Ace of Cups showing up here for August. Some of you might be going on vacation in August. I feel like you could be spending a lot of time by water, or maybe you're just like really in the energy of cleansing and getting in touch with your intuition and your spirituality. You know, creating these new visions for yourself, or visions are coming in and you're trying to reflect on those and figure out what they mean for you. You have the Three of Swords showing up for September, so I'm going to figure out what's happening with that. It is Saturn and Libra. It's relationship obstacles. So let's see what's happening here with the Three of Swords. Oh, Five of Swords in the reverse position. Well, there you go. I feel like there's some sort of conflict that may get resolved. Some kind of confusion is cleared up, and it could be with an apology. You know, Knight of Cups can represent an apology, and it is showing up as your overall energy. And I do honestly feel, Cancerian, like this is a year where people are, you know, trying to apologize, make amends with you, and it's kind of a time where you're having to use your judgment, your intuition, your discernment when it comes to whether or not you want to reinvest, right? So September looks like a time where there's some sort sort of like conflict resolution. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to restart with somebody, but I feel like it does kind of allow you to leave things off on good terms, on better terms, I should say. Four of Swords is showing up here for October. Some of you, when it comes to this energy here, like this can be a card of rest, relaxation. I feel like there's something where you're getting to kind of kick back, admire the fruits of your labor, relax. Four of Swords can also represent more clarity coming in, so that could definitely be the case here in October as well. Let me clarify. It's also a card of healing, so there could be something here that you're finally able to heal and move on from. The Magician is showing up. I also feel like something has manifested for you and you're finally able to relax knowing that you actually have it. Just like I said, I feel like there's this energy of like a really unique chapter, something being created for you. And, you know, I feel like it's a lot, like it's bringing in a lot more resources for you. Like it's really interesting. I love to see this here for you, Cancer. Looks like a brand new path opening up. Queen of Swords is showing up here for November, all right? I feel like some of you could be connecting with a new friend here, somebody that you have a lot in common with, you're able to talk to, you know, pretty much about anything. I feel like you're able to go deep with this person. You're able to be surface level as well. Like I feel like you really are on the same page with this individual here, Cancerian. It feels positive, you know, for November. This could be a Libra for some, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. I also feel like you could be seeing a professional about something and getting to the bottom of some sort of issue, getting that resolved. You have Justice showing up here for December. So, I mean, this is a card of cause and effect. What you put out, you're getting back. I feel like you're seeing results here for the work that you've put in throughout the year of 2025 and even before this, you know? So I feel like December shows like results for you, some really positive results. With the Knight of Cups energy showing up on the bottom, I feel like you're satisfied, you're pleased with the vision you had for yourself and, you know, where you end up at the end of 2025. Like, yeah, there are some hurdles along the way. There is, you know, there are some minor disappointments here with some people, but for the most part, it feels like you're really making things happen. And if there is some sort of confusion, it looks like it gets cleared up in that last quarter sometime. So it could have to do with a Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here for you, Cancer. I hope that this was helpful or fun or whatever you needed it to be. Details are down below for anybody who's interested in personals. Like I said, you know, when it comes to the 3-question video reading that's $25.25, that's just with the cards, and then the one with the cards and the crystal ball, that is $44.44. It's also 3 questions. You know, either option, both of those are 48-hour turnaround time, and they both close on Tuesday, January 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're interested, you know, all the details are down below, Cancer. But if this is really part, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.